You are comfortably zoned with the Zigzag Man in Alameda, California, pushing on the doors of life marked pull and fighting the unholy trinity as we go. Big business, organized religion, and government.
The guy that gave me the direct order was a one-star general.
What was the order?
Call an airstrike in on a village.
In Laos.
Yep. And I said, nope. Nope.
So was that airstrike ever done? Did somebody else ever take your place doing it?
I told them that I would give you coordinates of another position. And two 105s. I don't know whether you've ever seen the 105.
I haven't, no.
It's a monstrous airplane. Mach 1.5. It carried 6,000 pounds of napalm on each wing. So I called it in on a village. There was no village there. They came in, dropped. That took on off. And then I got a call from Saigon headquarters. And they gave me a choice. He'd go to Leavenworth or get court-martialed, which would, of course,
Or just take you out.
Yeah. Or
just retire.
Get out of, retire. So I opted for retirement. So I lost 2 ranks, but
So you retired as a major?
Yeah. But the good thing about it is I had already talked to some people about flying airlines, and I became an airline pilot.
Really? Who did you fly with?
World Airways.
All right. Mm-hmm. And in those days, being an airline pilot was a pretty prestigious thing.
Oh, it was great. It's like being on vacation. We carried tourists all over the world.
Right.
So when I got in there, I was like, oh, God, this is interesting.
Okay, and then what screwed that up? Was it Reagan with the unions? Just a big guess? When Reagan deballed the unions?
You remember the unions?
Yeah.
The air controllers?
Absolutely.
God, that was the terrible 2 months of my career. Because
tell me about flying after the military basically took over the air control.
Yeah,
at that time when they went on strike.
Yeah, it was
and you were flying at that time.
Yeah, 2 months.
Tell me about that
hell.
Flying a little bit. Why was it 2 months of hell?
Because they were angry. The controllers that they had demoted were still in supervisory capacity. And if you were a pilot, for example, I'd take off in my DC-10, and I had to get to altitude right away to go 8,000 miles. They'd purposely leave you down at 4,000 or 5,000 feet for the first 100 miles. After that, you had no way of going 8,000 miles. You could probably go 6,000 because you burned so much fuel at 4,000 feet.
Oh, okay,
so
because the atmosphere is thicker.
Yeah, they penalized us. I never could figure out why they penalized us, but they did. And for 4 months, that went on. And then everything changed.
Can we get back to Laos for a minute?
No.
Are you done talking about that? For lifetime?
Yeah. That was...
do you feel, because you knew, first of all, it was Laos, and we weren't supposed to be in Laos to begin with. Number one. What was number 2?
Number 2, I had just gotten a promotion to colonel, and then this guy called me up for an airstrike on this village.
Right, but what would we shouldn't have been there. That was number 1. What was number 2 in your mind of why you didn't do it?
Because I was tired of war. You know, in the B-52, you drop 300, 500 pounders, and you kill a lot of people, right?
Yes, I can well imagine.
And if you're 8 miles from it, you see it, you hear it, and you smell it.
Okay.
And I got tired of seeing dead bodies. I dream about it every night, and it happened in '67, and I dream about it every night. Nothing but dead bodies. And by that time, I was fed up.
How old were you at that time?
I just turned 40.
Do you have kids yourself?
Yep.
Did your kids go in the military? No, you're shaking your head no. And you're laughing, but you're crying too, aren't you?
I wouldn't let them go in the military because, remember, the military is good if you're a team player. But if you're not a team player, you're in trouble.
Okay, so they had minds of their own.
Yeah, that was not a good thing.
Okay. And what would you tell a kid about going into the military on any level? Would you tell the kid to maybe go down to the Veterans Hospital and check out what this country has done for our veterans?
First, you go down to any VA hospital or any DVA organization and look at the weird looks you get from these guys. And you just can't understand it. It's like they're looking at 2,000 miles away. They're all staring. And I just did that about a week ago. It's so devastating.
Okay. Hey, what's your first name?
I can't tell you that either.
Tell me that either. I don't even want to know your last name. I wouldn't ask you your last name.
No, you got enough of that.
But you got the hat on. It says U.S. Air Force retired. Yeah. You got all the wings and everything on. You're a B-52 flyer. Hey, can I ask you just this? Have the dreams dissipated a little bit?
No, never. They never dissipate.
God bless you, my friend.
My pleasure.
All right. Thanks a lot.
See you.